Good morning folks, thank you for joining me. We are in the very beautiful but also very busy market town of Helmsley, and Helmsley is the start of today's Calimoto ride. There's Helmsley Marketplace, very busy today. It's just about 11 o'clock on a Saturday morning and the sun has come out, so no surprise it's busy. Don't let that fool you though. I've ridden here this morning in probably 1 or 2 degrees on the motorway. Just starting to warm up now though. So today's route is, it's called Helmsley TT. It's just under 60 miles. Posted by a user called Rabr1, R-A-B-R-1 on Calimoto Rides. Thank you Rabr1 for posting. If that is you and you're watching this, please comment, let me know. Thank you for inspiring me to ride the Helmsley TT today. The name TT says a lot about what today's route is going to involve. When he posted the route, Rabr1 described the route as fast and twisty. He gave it 5 stars in each of the 3 categories that you can get on Calimoto. So for scenery, road condition and most importantly 5 stars for fun. So let's see if we agree with what Rabr said. Now I can tell you that I have ridden this first section before, quite a few times actually, but not for some time. See if it's as good as I remember. If it is, then that 5 stars for fun is absolutely spot on. So this first section takes us north from Helmsley up to Stokesley, about 19 miles long. The road is the B1257, and if I remember it rightly, it is very fast and very twisty, exactly as Rabr1 said it would be. We are of course in the county of North Yorkshire, and this road in particular just skirts the edge of the North Yorkshire moors. You can see the views out left and right. So far we've dropped off with the traffic, apart from that early overtake. Clear road at the minute, but that continues. Continuing to play about with the 2 camera setup, a pair of Hero 10s, one on the helmet, one on the screen. Just trying to make sure I've got everything set for my Scotland tour. Head off to Scotland the next few days. Want the cameras to be set up perfectly for that. ND filters running again on both cameras. So you've got an ND32 on the helmet cam. Very bright today. See how the camera reacts to these shadows under the trees. Just a couple of changes from my last ride. The first one is the helmet cam today is powered by a battery pack. Power bank stored in my top pocket. Just a bit of a faff getting on and off the bike, plugging that camera into the bike's battery and the USB coming out of the seat, which was fine, but the power bank in the top pocket may well be a better solution. The other big change, and this is one that I'm keen to see the difference with, is playing about with external sound on the screen cam. So you'll see the camera out in front has got a 3.5mm jack plugged into the back via a media mod. Now in the last video, the first time I had that plugged in, whenever I switched to that microphone on the video edit, I didn't so much hear the noise of the exhaust, which is what I was after. Instead you heard lots of mechanical noise, so you heard the clunking of the gears, Big Z clunk into first gear, obviously very famous for. So you heard the mechanical noise that the gears were in, but also the chain over the sprockets didn't sound anywhere near as good as I'd hoped. nowhere near as good as. Thank you for that. Car flashing, signalling. It's a very popular road for motorcyclists and drivers. A few nice cars out this morning. People playing in the GT3s. That flash may well be. Might be somebody sat in front of the camera somewhere. So as I was saying, the external mic on the last video picked up lots of mechanical noise, and I really wanted it to pick up the note from the exhausts, so I'm going to play about with a couple of different settings today. So the first thing I've done is I have plugged again that external mic into the media mod. So road surface broken up a little bit there, but this time the external mic's tucked inside because it goes underneath the seat into where the tool tray would normally be on the ZZR, and it is embedded into a folded up and taped jumbo car sponge. So it's kind of the dead cat of dead cats. So I'm hoping that will take out a lot of the mechanical high pitch noise, and it will leave us with the sound of the exhaust. But what I am going to do halfway round is I'm going to unplug that mic and just use the front mic on the media mod itself without plugging any external mic in. Hopefully it'll be shielded enough from the wind with the screen. Whether or not it'll be far enough back to pick up the exhaust, no, we'll have to see. Looking forward to downloading the video later and seeing the outcome, or hearing the outcome. Well, so far this road is every bit as good as I remember it being. Beautiful scenery over to the left, rolling hills, sheep on the hillside. And so far this road is just brilliant. You can certainly see where the name the Helmsley TT comes from. More cars flashing there, so it's being a little bit careful. Camera, and there's the bike. Three cyclists going down a hill there towards that speed trap. Do you know what? I bet they are pushing 30, if not exceeding it. Interesting to see whether a traffic cop would consider ticketing a cyclist. Got to say, I have absolutely no problem whatsoever with the police putting a speed trap on a fast road in the middle of a 30 zone. Up the hillside, just need to be careful on some of these bends. The road's still filthy from the winter. You can see the dirt on the road, just a grey brown. Not everywhere, just in places. Just like lots of it's washed off of this hillside to the left here. Gravel in the middle of the road there. Just love these fourth gear corners, left and right, left and right. GoPros generally pick up elevation, but we've got quite a steep downhill to go around these bends. Road surface is still really good. The last route that I took through the Peak District was probably adventure bike territory, but I think these roads suit sports bikes and sports tourers. Certainly suit the ZZR. Just about to come to the end of this first section from Helmsley up to Stokesley, 12:57, and this first section, the first 19 miles have absolutely flown by. So this next section heads southwest out of Stokesley down towards Northallerton, and I haven't ridden this road before, it's the first time, so let's see what we've got. It's the A172 to Thirsk. What I am going to do is I am going to pull up and I'm going to swap the mic over. I'm going to unplug the external mic I spoke about earlier, and we're going to try the front mic from the Media Mod. Give me a second. External mic unplugged from the screen cam. I should now be picking up audio from the external mic on the front of the Media Mod. Let's see how that compares to the mic that I've tucked away under the seat. So how does this sound? Carriageway. See this when I plan the route? Yeah, we're straight off onto the A684 towards Northallerton now. Let's see what this road's got to offer. Again, another road that I've never ridden before. It's all brand new to me. Nice wide road, excellent road surface. We are just leaving Northallerton, another busy market town, North Yorkshire, and as we hit the Nationals, let's get this route back on track. It's Calimoto Ride, Raber 1, Helmsley TT. This is better. Looking for a 7th gear there. So this, I believe, is the A168 out of Northallerton to Thirsk. Just a note then on this Calimoto Rides series, the idea of course is that I use the Rides section, or the Tours section, because I've changed it now on the app, of Calimoto Rides to find rides that people have shared on there, use that to inspire and to film the rides that are rides as part of the series. This is the second episode of the series. The first episode was down in the Peak District, Reservoir Cogs, a really long 140-mile route. This one is a relatively short route, 60 miles. What's that car and that loader in front? Is it... first guess would be a Lotus Esprit. Let's see if we can get close enough to have a look. Let's try and get a better look at this car. Lotus Esprit Turbo. Very nice, although he's not turning left, which is what he said he was going to do. He's in the wrong lane. You car boot traffic? No, you're not. Final section of the Helmsley TT that Raber 1 posted on Calimoto, and this is the section between Thirsk and our start and finish point of Helmsley. Let's see what this road's got in store. So far so good. Would just like to take this opportunity to put a shout out to another YouTuber, Michael Lilly, who rides a brand new ZZR. It's the PS version, the performance sport version. So not only has he got an incredible bike, but he lives in Perth, Scotland. That's a doorstep to so many amazing roads. Michael has been very supportive of my channel, so thank you to Michael. I've got to say that my experience on YouTube and my experience with other motor vloggers has been nothing but positive. Real supportive community out there, lots of tips and advice and guidance from people that have been doing it for years. What is that? That's fantastic. That is fabulous. Wow. I don't think we can ride past that without getting a photograph. Let's find the best place. I think that we may just have got our thumbnail for this YouTube video. Built during the 12th century, housed 100 monks, one of the largest abbeys in Britain. That is huge. Let's have a quick look. Can't even begin to imagine the history of places like this. This would have been an incredible building. This is an incredible building. Byland Abbey, folks, definitely worth a visit if you're in these parts. I'll show you exactly where we are. We're just short of Helmsley, actually. Right, let us finish this Helmsley TT. Yes, definitely worth a quick stop off. Oh, nice bit of road that. Tight and twisty. Banked left and right hand corners. If I'm honest, I expected this section of the route was just to join the other two sections together. But that's not the case. This section is part of this route in its own right. Steep elevation there, steep uphill. GoPro of course won't pick that up. Just look at that view. I'm conscious that I've not really commented on the scenery so far. I've been that involved in the ride. Let's get going. Through the forest here. See the pines on either side lining the route. Now we've got a left turn at the bottom, and this left turn is going to take us to Helmsley, which is only 2 miles away now. So we're coming towards the end of this Helmsley TT. Time to sum it up. Well, I think you know my views on the first section, the 1257 between Helmsley and Stokesley. That is one incredible route just on its own. Second section coming southwest from Stokesley down towards Northallerton, then to Thirsk. Well, yeah, you can do without that, but I understand the need to join the sections together. And then this last part, past Byland Abbey, is another real good positive addition to the route. Would I ride the route again? Yeah, absolutely I would, and the bits in between that join them up. But if I'm honest, what I would do is I would start off in Helmsley and I would head up the 1257 to Stokesley, and as soon as I get to Stokesley I would hit that roundabout and go all the way around it, and I would just head back down to Helmsley, and you could ride that road between Helmsley and Stokesley all day long without any of the sections, and you would not get bored. You would love it. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Once again, Raber1, thank you for posting the Helmsley TT on Calimoto. Get in touch if there are any rides on Calimoto that you recommend that I try out. If you've enjoyed this video, please click and like, and if you've not already, please click subscribe. It is very much appreciated.